Good morning, Vande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here, the topic of discussion for this morning will be on do many different things. Do many different things is the topic of discussion for this morning. The purpose is to develop the mind and the sense. We are acquainted with a single pointed atmosphere. That is a good atmosphere. Mother has quoted, try to finish up one first, then you tackle the second, handle the second. Don't go in confused state. At a time, simultaneously, 3-4 things you will start, and without completing one, you will go for second without going for without any progress. You are picking up the third. So here, same way, mother stresses upon the development of mind and the sense. Mother quotes that do many different things. For that, actually, there was a question being put to the mother at school. It is not possible to take many subjects. We have to be specialize. That is what the question being put to the mother at the school. It is not possible to take many subjects. We have to specialize. Mother explains. Yes. I have heard that, especially from your teachers. I don't agree. Whatever you question that has been asked by the many times questions have been requests and of course I have heard from the teachers, but I don't agree, and I know it very well. This is being continuously repeated to me, not one or two questions. It keeps repeating. That repetition I can mark. If anything to be done properly, one must specialize. That is what the normal issue. If one thing you do, you will do it properly. Master, jack of all trades, master of none. That proverb you have listened. Jack of all trades was master of none. Sometimes you are specialist in one subject, but thing is that you are tackling many things at a time. Something you know, but you are not the master simultaneously. In particular subject, you are not the specialist. It is the same thing for sports also, mother sports. It is the same thing for everything in life. Suppose you are involved in cricket, you have to be specialist bowler, specialist batsman, or specialist wicket keeper, specialist fielder even. So for that, actually, you will need to concentrate more. Simultaneously, other things will come. But the thing is that I want to be all rounder. If everybody wants to be all rounder, then what about the specialization? Mother course, it is also specially same thing in sports. It is the same thing for everything in life. It is said and repeated. Thing is that it is repeated not once, again and again. It has been quoted. It has been repeated, and there are people who will prove it. To do something well, one must specialize. See, you have seen one somebody you have seen. He is a MBBS doctor. Whenever people go for treatment, he treats everything. Even ENT people, even this community medicine, even these people who are having that surgery, pathology, everything he is handling of his own. That is there. But actually, later period of sin, and moreover, he is also successful. People in the regular place or somewhere you can find people without specialization, only with the MBBS degree. They keep treating like anything. But when you grow, that specialization will come. Somebody in specialist in surgery, specialist in orthopedics, specialist in community medicine, specialist in specialist in ENT, like this. Mother post. One must do that and concentrate. Specialization. One must do that and concentrate. If one wants to become a good philosopher, one must learn from only philosophy. Suppose he wants to be a philosopher, he must learn philosophy exclusively. If one wants to be a good chemist, he must learn chemistry only, because it will give a boost. He will be having expanded knowledge, in-depth knowledge on chemistry and philosophy. And if one wants to become a good tennis player, suppose in sports, naturally one must play tennis wholeheartedly. He has to devote his time, spirit, everything to the 10 days only. That is not what I think. That is all. Normally, this is the saying. This is the say. Suppose somebody want to be chemist, he must go to chemistry. For philosophy, he must to become a philosopher. Naturally, he wants to concentrate more on only on philosophy. Suppose the cricketer, he has to concentrate on cricket like this. But the mother defies. My experience is different. Mother quotes here. Here breaks. My experience is different. I believe there are general faculties, and it is much more important to acquire these than to specialize. Already we have differentiated a MBBS doctor and a specialist in particular faculty. Same doctor, MBBS is same course. He has gone 2 years for specialization, two or more than that, even so PG specialization, PhD in specific things. Then what happens? Suppose one eye specialist is there, he is not treating the common people like heart disease or something. Heart specialist is not going to take care of your ENT like this. One ENT specialist, he is not going to see your pathological factor or your radiology factor or something. He is not going. But mother is having the different view. I believe there are general faculties and more importance to acquire this than to specialize, unless naturally. It is like Mr. M means and MME same thing. One M capital M and MME, Madame Curie, who wanted to develop a certain science, radiology and you can see Madame Curie. Find something new, then of course they were compelled to concentrate on science, because it is a totally scientific thing. They had to concentrate on science and radiology, radium and all. So they have done. From like you have heard, a couple of people from a single family, they are doctors. Now itself, wherever you see, whatever you find, they are engineers, because now itself engineering is not at the peak demand. It has down. So again, we can find, suppose so medicine is concerned to some extent. Some extent they are developed in medicine. In doctors, you can find from a single family we can find number of doctors. Even in some exceptional cases, you can find so also your civil servants. From one family you have seen. Some great people you have seen also from single family. It has been, behold, you have seen it. So you have to concentrate on science. That is what Madame Curie, that's what you have seen. So there itself, you can find more than one people who have got the who are the Nobel laureates, Nobel Prize for Science. So they had to concentrate on science. So far these Curies are concerned. But still, Madame Curie, mother quotes up, they had to concentrate in that science. But still, that was only till they had discovered it. Once they had found it, nothing stopped them from widening their mind. To get it, immediately they have to know what is there, what is there inside it. And once they have got, they spread it like anything. So they asked, they just tried to, they discovered, and they had found it. And with that, they found it, they discovered, they had the original clue with them, they had the truth, and nothing could stop them from widening their mind. So mother quotes here only in this scenario, in this situation. At this point, mother quotes their mind is widened. Mind is widened. So instead of concentrating on a single look, they have specialization, and they have come to the widening of the mind. Then mother quotes, this is something I have heard from my very childhood. This is what happening. You have seen. We have also read Madame Curie and all. So this is what from my childhood, and I believe our great grandparents had the same thing, specialization and generalization, concentration, and widening of your consciousness. Something. This has been seen by the mother course, even our poor grandparents. They also had the same thing, and from all time it has been preached that if you want to succeed in something, you must do only that. That is what we have seen many ways. He is a specialist bowler, he is a specialist batsman, but something you can find great all-rounders are there moving throughout the world. You have seen in world history, cricketing history, you have seen, because they have succeeded specialization, then they have got turned in many fields, they have worked and they have also succeeded. Even some people you find in your day-to life, they who are the masters in many fields, many many points, they have also worked and succeeded in life also. And as for me, mother course, I was scolded all the time because I did many different things. Because he is divine. Means he is divine. Who can understand the divine? Because ours is the very little outlook, very little circle. We have got very little vision. We are unable to judge the divine in our naked eye. We are only, there is a spark of the divine that is inside us, and if we, with that spark we are able to understand and judge and evaluate, then things will be different. But thing is that we are not going on that way. Very so mother is mother feels she was scolded. I was scolded all the time because I did many different things. At a time, she was handling many different things. And I was always told that I would never be good at anything. That's what. If you concentrate upon a single thing, that is what you are, there is a chance you can succeed in life. But if you concentrate, if you spread your vision here and there, naturally, it will be very difficult to reach the apex point or concentrate upon the same thing. Like then you can take a couple of examples. Like Guru Drona was taking the test, his warriors, his disciples are there, and he's asking one by one, what you see on the tree. Some people are saying you can see a tree naked, blue heaven. Somebody is finally they are coming to the point, we are seeing like this, something like a bird. It is there tagged in the bow. But Arjuna, he told, I can see only the eye of the bird, nothing else. So that was the vision. You can see, you can concentrate more upon that thing. So that he was very specific. But the thing is that mother course, I was good in, I would never be good at anything. That was the very phenomenal idea. That is what with what they were going. So then I studied. I did painting. I did music, and beside them I was busy with all things still. Mother course about her study. I studied. I did painting. I did music, and of course, then besides many all things. So, and I was told my music would not be up to much, up to a mark. That's what, because I am concentrating on many different things. So I may not succeed in particular thing, something like music. That's what I was told. Even mother course, I was scolded with the if I without concentrating upon a single point. If I spread my vision here and there, naturally I won't succeed in any time. But the thing is that mother course, I was concentrating in lot of things simultaneously, like study, painting, music, and still more things. And I am even that the music also, she was predicted, calculated, estimated that she won't succeed much. In painting, she would not be worthwhile, and my studies would be quite incomplete, because if I concentrate here and there without concentrating on being pinpointed, without concentrating on a single point, naturally I will be a failure. My painting, my music won't be up to a mark. My painting would not be worthwhile. My studies will be quite incomplete. That is what the expectation. For that she was scolded many times. Probably it was quite true, but still I have found that this had its advantage. This had its advantage because he is the divine. For with specialization, any rule of matter, law of matter, rule of inconscience, these are not applicable to her. Simply she was something like a lotus leaf staying in the water, but staying untouched, because she is above the touchability, reachability of everything. She is the divine. So mother course, okay, these are had its advantage. Those very advantages I am speaking about of widening, making supple one's mind and understanding. because things concentrate, things changes. But think that determination is what must be there. And she is divine, she can go anywhere. No, we don't have anything to comment upon. But thing is that seed of divinity is still there inside us. So we have to awaken it. We have to be aware. We have to be very conscious. So that these advantages, what normally people feel and predict, that those terms advantages for us, there is no doubt of it. For that, actually, we have to be very much conscious, very much come with our proper aspiration. That is what. So here, one thing is very determined. We can see most of the time you keep asking the question, what about the study of the mother? What about the mother study? How she was given the study and the teaching everything. Anyway, it is a very bright thing. Savitri, you have gone brightly, truly about the mother study. But here also you can so go something about our studies, painting, music, everything. And she was the master. Anyway, it is advisable. Whatever you go, you keep mother in your breast, aspire for the success, not only this material success, spiritual success, you aspire for this grace, and finally you will succeed, no doubt of it. Bande Mataram.